Okay, welcome back everybody. We're on day 5 of the Oceania Open here on the Gold Coast, Pimpama. Beautiful day today. We've been blessed with some great pickleball and we've got a final for you.
It's Teams Day, so it's been a great day of teams here at the Oceania Pickleball Open, and we're down to our best teams. We've got the Australian Stars versus the SEQ, which is Southeast Queensland Drivers. So they've battled through, they've played the best teams from Asia, they've played the best local teams as well, and it's down to this, Tony. It's going to be a cracker.
And you can see the players warming up behind us. We're not too far away from the start, so grab a cuppa, grab a beer, whatever your preference is, and settle in for the next hour and a half, because that's all it is in this whole tournament, 1.5 hours to determine who's the best team in Australia at the moment.
Australia, and it's the best. So what will happen is there's 6 matches to make up the complete rubber. So there's 3 matches worth 2 points and 3 matches worth 3 points. So it's up to the teams who they play in which positions and at what times. So it's quite a strategic team event. So it's unique, it's amazing, and we're in for a fun night. So, and just to run through the lineups for each teams, we've got the SEQ Drivers headed by Wesley Vine, David Richardson, Danielle Townsend, Ben Costin, Amelia Schmidt, Jane Rubery, and Deborah Rossi. What a lineup. My gosh. And Travis Vine.
Don't forget the other Brian brother.
But he won't be playing. So that's unfortunate. But what a team still. Wow. And they're up against the Australian Stars. And listen to these names. Caden Hansel, Taylor Smith, Brendan Lee, Martin Clark himself, Jarrah Hansel, Beck Kingsley, Sarah Burr, and Coco Lococo. Does it get any better, Tony?
No, you're gonna get a great night of pickleball, and we're not going to get a break because there's no timeouts tonight. But we're going to explain the format as we go along.
As we go. Yep.
So we'll go for a commercial. Get your drinks, get your food, settle in.
Buckle up.
Good timing. We just took our seats ourselves, but the match is just about to begin.
So this match will be worth 2 points. So this is the first of 6 matches here in the teams final at the Oceania Pickleball Open. So closest to camera, we've got Taylor Smith and Caden Hansel, and furthest from camera, we've got Danielle Townsend and David Richardson.
So this was meant to be a men's doubles match. So Danielle was actually playing for Travis, who had to leave the tournament, unfortunately. But we're just waiting to see how that played out. But we should explain the format, shouldn't we? So there's no timeouts. We're playing to a time, to a clock, I should say. A 15-minute game. They'll swap ends at 7.5 minutes in, and there's no timeouts.
No timeouts. And whoever's leading when that last second is called, or whoever is leading at the end of that last rally, is the winner. So, and if it's a draw, they'll play 1 golden point to decide the rubber. So there's 6 rubbers that make up the team's event, and it's whoever accumulates the most games, the most matches, and the most points will be the winner. So this will be a bit of a tricky start, and so Travis Vine unable to compete in this game. So being replaced by Danielle Townsend, who is one of Australia's up-and-coming young female pickleball players. She's an Australian table tennis champion and has taken to pickleball like a duck to water. She's just incredible.
Yes, they're all converting over in droves, aren't they? We're going to get you a score update very soon.
I'll grab a score update.
Yep, sure. Okay, so we've got a side out. Taylor Smith to serve. So it's not rally scoring. You have to win the point on your serve to get a point for your team. But it's accumulated scoring, so we can go all the way up to 30 to 40 points. It's how many they can belt out in 15, and it's continuous play. No breaks, no timeouts. And what was that score?
It was 0-2-1, so whoever won that last point. Ref didn't call the score. Oh, lovely play by Caden there. Just moving Danny wide and then just putting the put away down the middle.
Yes, getting him to move wide and forward, and that's where she had to lift the ball on the run, and he got the easy put away.
Oh, beautiful drive, flat drive from David Richardson.
It's his trademark shot.
Just having trouble hearing that score, David. Tony. 2-3-1. So the Australian Stars just sneaking ahead now with that serve. And I think have we got a broken ball? Yeah. That serve was so fast. Did it break the ball or no? It's okay. Taylor just pushing that one long. So Danny has started well. She's putting the pressure on the gents here. Four, 3-2. Nice deep return by Danielle there. Putting Caden on the back foot, but getting into the net with a beautiful dink. Oh, and a nice shove from Caden. Just catching David unaware and David just pushing it wide. So the Australian Stars out to a 2-point lead. And remember, it's no timeouts. It's all on the clock. So this game will run for 15 minutes and whoever's in front at the end of the 15 minutes will be the winner. So we've got a side out here and a chance for the Southeast Queensland drivers to get some points on the board.
Just to explain the other strategy of the format, every player in the team can only play twice. So you've got to be strategic on who you play with.
And when you play them.
And when you're playing, because you don't know what the other team's putting forward as well. It's a bit of a mystery, bit of a guess.
Bit of a lucky dip. Oh, and Taylor just swatting that one into the net. And Danielle going for the little poach there, trying to keep Taylor and Caden honest, but just not getting it over. A little bit breezy as we speak.
I was just going to mention that one. It's coming from a different direction tonight, I think.
Well, it's just great. There's a few clouds about, but I think we're going to be clear of rain, Tony.
Yes, we haven't had any today.
It's been a perfect day today. It's been warm.
That's our first 7.5 minutes. So the players are changing ends, not because of the scoreline. It's because we're halfway through the allowed time.
And we've got a tight match here. Five, 4,
2.
2. Side out here.
So the Australian stars are now on top of the screen. And myself, East Queensland driver players are at the bottom of the screen for our viewers at home.
Beautiful deep serve from Danielle there. Oh, charging the net. 4-5-2. Yeah, just two big. Each team, the team's starting to fire up from the sidelines.
Yeah, so the beauty of this format is that you can watch your teammates. So you've got a good atmosphere for every game.
Great defense by Danielle. Oh. Just unable to keep that one down, giving Taylor Smith the put away down the line. 6-4-1, 2-point lead. Oh! Oh, Danielle, what a great play.
She just owned that centre of the court.
She is playing like a champion. Not daunted about playing against the current Australian Open champions at all.
Known as the Tall Towers.
Oh, just wide. Must have only just missed. Just not bouncing over for Caden. Got a side out here. It was good. I think David Richardson's called that one good. Four, 7-2. Just bouncing out, and we've got a side out here, so it's 7-4-1 in the first rubber of the final, of the team's final. The first rubber of 6. Nice attack by Caden. Great defense by Richardson. Oh. And 8-4-1 now. Oh. 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 David hitting an out ball, but it was so hard to react. So we've just opened up a nice lead here at 9-4.
Sorry, I'll get off my phone and update the scores. I was just trying to post the link so we could get a few viewers and get the message out of this exciting match. I've got some.
Great lob by Smith. Townsend trying to return the favour, but just pushing it too long.
I've got someone watching from Nepal.
Fantastic.
I wonder who you're barracking for.
10-4-1.
Let us know on the live stream chat. Maybe they're just watching the quality.
Oh, nice put away by Caden. We skip to an 11-4-1 lead now. It's a nice, comfortable lead for the Australian Stars.
Yes, the southeast Queensland drivers need the ball back and need it back in a hurry.
Because with this format, if you get behind and the seconds are ticking away,
and you don't have the serve.
yeah, it makes it hard, and then you start rushing your shots, trying to hit winners.
Well, there we go. On cue, they've got the serve. Let's see what they can do. Oh no, the second server. So we've got to get one more back. Nice return.
Oh,
deep.
Beautiful, effortless deep return from Richardson. He's just been in control all day. He loves this team's format. Oh, Danielle just trying to speed up on Taylor Smith, and
He was ready for it.
he was ready, and he defended it like Superman down the centre of the court. Ooh, getting a nice kick on that serve then, Smith. And oh, I love the banter between Townsend and Smith. Doesn't look like there's any love lost there.
And the person that remained cool in all of that action was David Richardson.
The Iceman himself.
Okay, we want quick calling of scores.
4-12-1. We must only have minutes or seconds to go.
We will get a countdown. If Jan's around, the tournament organiser, he will get on the microphone and let us know when there's a minute or two to go, but I'm going to keep my own time next time we have a game.
Ooh.
Oh, the roll. Couldn't get the roll.
David will be counting his lucky stars, his Australian stars maybe, on winning that point after hitting an out ball.
Lovely touch. Lovely touch by Caden.
I've seen that shot played a few times this weekend, Tony.
We have.
There's a few.
And to the person that's also known to do those shots. There
and
we are.
there it is.
That's our first match.
So the buzzer goes off, and the Australian Stars have taken the first rubber here in the final of the team's event at the Oceania Pickleball Open.
Are we getting interviews?
Well, let's head across and see who we can find, Tony.
You want me to get the first one? Or
Yeah. I'll let you choose someone. So here we go. We're just going to get a feel for what's happening here from the sidelines, to get a sideline vibe. And here we go, introducing the Australian Stars themselves.
Okay, I'm here with the winners of the first rubber, known as the Tall Timbers, hey, or the tall Towers, something like that. And also the current Australian champions, yeah, men's doubles.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'll get that in for you. So, okay, first match. How did it go, boys?
Shaky start though, hey Caden,
Yeah,
but
first few minutes were, it's one of those ones where they've got nothing to lose. We do. So we, bit shaky, and then we kind of found our feet, got on a roll, and went from there.
had a good battle with Danielle, which is nice.
Yes, we did see the banter going on in the
The
box.
banter's always good.
Yes. Do you like this format? Take us through the differences as a player when you got that format, no timeouts, those sort of things.
I personally love the format. I think it's really good. I'm more of a teams player than probably an individual player anyway.
Yep.
So I always prefer playing for a team than just me
I'm
and
so
Lila.
big fan of the no timeouts.
Yep.
Yep. I like the continuous play.
Work things out on the run.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. 100%.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we're going to see each of you again. You're allowed to play twice, is that
Play
right?
twice, we'll be back together going for the 3 points.
Oh,
Well,
are you giving out a bit of strategy?
I think we're probably the better duo to maybe have a crack at it.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we go. Yeah.
Those guys aren't watching the live stream anyway.
I hope not. I know now. Yeah.
All right, good luck, boys, and thanks for the comments.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's quite funny.
What's that?
That's quite funny that Caden sort of hinted at their team strategy, and I wonder if the other team is watching Tony.
Well, actually, half of them are warming up now, aren't they? So maybe they didn't hear that. All right, so we've got our next match. Let's try and pick out, because we don't even know who's playing, do we?
No, not until they're actually on the court. Although we did get a little sneaky peek from the SEQ drivers, but we won't mention their playing order online because it would give the other team a disadvantage. But obviously on the far side we've got Ben Costin and Wesley Vine, and closest to camera we've got Jarrah Hansel, who's the younger brother of Caden.
Who was just playing, yes.
Who's teaming up with Brendan Lee.
Okay. And they're away, so let's get going. I might even start the clock to ourselves so I can... Nice little fire exchange to start.
Right at the toes, beautiful play by Costin.
Grab the score.
Side out, 0-0. So no one able to put early points on the board. Oh, lovely backhand put away. It's Brendan Lee's trademark shot, that one.
And just for our viewers at home, the players closest to the camera are the Australian stars. And we've got the southeast Queensland drivers furthest from screen, or the top of camera.
So Brendan Lee's already tasted gold during this tournament, taking home gold last night with Coco Lococo in an absolute thriller of a match in the 35 plus category, open category.
Both players going for
Yeah,
that.
they were both wanting that one. Great play by all four players here. I was about to say, don't tell me he's done it again, but that must have just missed.
The ball did go wide, so change of serve.
So Brendan keeping his opponents honest on both wings.
That one rally took up a whole minute.
Mightn't be a very high scoring affair, this one, if this keeps going. Just pushing that one long.
I reckon we need a couple of ball boys and ball girls, just to speak, just so the players don't casually walk over to pick up a ball.
Well, it could be part of their strategy, Tony. And just remember, it can work in the opposite. So, like, if you are behind and you're making a comeback, you're going to be scrambling like hell to get those balls so that you can play the next point.
I remember in Thailand,
Thai
running across 3 courts to get a ball. to avoid a golden point situation.
Or should we say white cap boy?
White cap boy, true.
Oh, lovely placement by Costin. And Vine.
Oh,
Oh, just popping that one up.
would have liked that one to go a little bit deeper, but so we have a side out, do we? Yes. Jared.
1-4-1.
Yes, I thought we didn't capture the first 2 points.
Too busy gas bagging, Tony.
Well, the action's so thick and fast, yeah. We can't do everything. We're good, but we can't do everything, can we? Oh, it's caught the line. Oh. Yes, it was nice and deep.
Such control and some control placement by Wesley Vine. And even on that return, just not going for power, but just going for placement.
Floating it in the wind just a bit.
Yeah.
Tempting Brendan Lee with the backhand drive there. Another point.
Just off the side of the paddle there from Jarrah. So the Australian Stars in a bit of trouble here. Lee and Vine. Ooh.
Is that another point?
Lee and Vine love being opposite each other across the net. They've had some absolute battles over the years, over the last particularly 12 to 18 months.
Was it those two players that were going in that
Yes.
longest duel? Was it 160 shots or something?
At Slam Jam.
Yeah, 160 shots for one rally. That would be the 7.5 minute quota that we have for this event, for this particular format. Quick hands here, nice exchange.
Oh, beautiful play.
So according to my watch, and it's not official, we've had 5.5 minutes, so we only got 2 minutes before they switch sides. That's gone out.
Some side out here.
They need points before they switch ends. Let's see what they can do. Not on this occasion.
Is it 6 or 7?
Yeah, it could be 7. Because I think Ben started on the left.
Ooh. And again, there's that placement by Wesley Vine.
So we have Naomi Doncaster on the live stream commenting on her coaching prowess, saying that she taught Brendan his backhand.
Oh, there you go. Well, it's become famous in pickleball.
It's another point.
And a nice lead. The Southeast Queensland drivers will be very happy with this lead so far.
We're very close to a change of end. And Margot's walking in. No, we'll get one more serve, one more volley probably. It'd be nice to have a countdown on the live stream, wouldn't it?
We'll have to organise a countdown clock like they have in basketball for the next teams event, perhaps. Back into this dink rally. Ooh, and going for the cross-court speed up.
Oh, down the middle. They got the serve back. I wonder if they'll get a Margot's.
I'm just wondering if that's the best person to speed up to from Brendan across court to Wesley. Just wondering if he'd be better off going down the line if he's got Ben Costin in front of him instead. So swapping ends. We've got the Australian Stars on the far side of the court now and the Southeast Queensland drivers closest to camera.
referee's back in. Oh, nice change of direction by Jarrah there. Oh, but nicely down the middle by Costin.
He saw that Brendan was shaping up for a backhand, and he just changed his shot to put it through the middle.
And as calm as a cucumber. Again, that placement from Vine is just superb. Oh, and how's that? Just a beautiful mix of power and grace from the Southeast Queensland drivers on that occasion. 8-1-1. I love how Brendan and Wes both get so low on their dinks.
Always remaining in balance. Oh, that's one.
Just pushing it wide.
So another point to the drivers.
9-1-2. A lob by Costin, just throwing out the rhythm of the Australian stars perhaps there. Back into the dinking duel.
Ryan trying to go down the line, trying to catch Jarrah off, but he only ended up putting it into the net.
It's a tactic that I think might work well for Brendan if they get back into that cross-court dinking duel. There might be a drinking duel after the match for the winner.
A lot of players have earned a good drink after this weekend of play.
I think that one just skipped up off the line on Jarrah there. Just catching him all ends up.
10-1-1.
Oh.
And you're doing the splits there.
I thought, he might have twisted an ankle or something, but he's good. Didn't look comfortable. Into the dinking duel again.
Speed up to the middle. The pop up.
Oh, nice placement again by Costin.
He didn't try and overhit that one.
No, it was just beautifully weighted.
Placed just behind Jarrah.
No overhitting.
12-1-2, very big leader. Only 3.5, 4 minutes to go.
It's hard to see them coming back here, the Australian stars. It's going to be very hard.
But the drivers, they do need this match.
Yeah, this is a nice... These points could well come in handy.
So just to repeat, if you, the Australian All-Stars won the first match, earning 2 points to their team total. And this match is also worth 2 points. A maximum of 15 points up for grabs. So it's the first team to 8 really, isn't it?
Sure is. Ah.
Point.
Brendan loved that shot. So over in the bronze medal match for the teams event, we've got Team Taiwan up against the international stars, I think it is, made up of a few Australians. So we'll get some details of that when we get a chance. The Taiwanese team have been an absolute revelation this weekend. Oh, ATP,
Well
ATP defended.
That's
oh,
long.
and just pushed it long. What a great defend of that ATP from Wes Vine. Great court vision.
Speaking of that, I did an ATP against the Vine brothers today, and they defended it as well. So maybe I gave them some good practice. Maybe. Was that in our match? No, it might have been the second match. We played together, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, that's wide. So I might just try and capture the score.
Great pick up from Vine on that wing. Oh, and great placement down the other side by Brendan Lee. Second server. Ooh, just wide was it? Side out.
Three.
Must only be minutes or moments to go.
Oh,
And there it is.
on cue.
Where's Jan when you need him? He's with his microphone. But that's the end of rubber number 2. So we're all tied up after 2 rubbers.
And would you like to get the interview?
The
Gordon?
SEQ drivers head on over.
So Gordon's going to interview the winners of this matchup. And our next match will be a mixed doubles game. So Wesley.
2 rubbers down and it's 1-1. How was that match?
Really enjoyed that match. It was, we had to make sure that we played a lot of solid pickleball though in order to get pulled through that one. But I'm happy with that.
Yeah. You both looked very composed and you're placing the ball exceptionally well. Were you going for a bit of placement over power?
I think we just felt like we had faster hands, so we were kind of just waiting for them to do something and then counter-attack when they do. So that's what we're aiming to do, and it worked well.
And how do you feel now? So it's 1-1, 4 rubbers to go. What's the vibe?
Very excited. I have a feeling it might come down to the wire. Yeah, that'll be good for the viewers there.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. It's 1-1. Anything could happen. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks, Walter.
Okay, so like I said, our next matchup is a mixed doubles game. We'll have 2 mixed doubles in a row for you.
Should we interview Kelly? She's the new
Yeah.
Queensland president.
While these players are warming up, Gordon's going to run over and interview a special guest. And he's going to be on the sidelines. We've got Kelly, who's the acting president of Queensland. We'll find out the details.
And just whilst we've got the players warming up, this is Kelly. Kelly's been appointed the new president of the Queensland Pickleball Association. So congratulations, Kelly.
Thanks.
What does that mean? Tell us what's happening.
Well, it's all happening. So I've been in the position about 24 hours. So, so I'm the president in the interim until we do our AGM, which is scheduled for September. And then we will form our new committee and go forward for 23-24.
Fantastic. Now, if you don't know Kelly, Kelly plays, she administrates, she referees. Tell us about how your pickleball journey started, Kelly.
Well, I started back in 2019. Saw a post on Facebook to come and try pickleball. Spoke to my friend on Christmas Day and said, let's give it a go. And went along, and I think I've played every week since that first session.
And now you're president.
Now I'm president.
President.
What happens. You can dream and it happens.
And you're playing at the moment, so have you got a tournament coming up?
I think the next tournament we will have will be the QPT Gold Coast. There's been so many tournaments this year, which is super exciting. I think when I first started helping out with tournaments, there was 5 that would happen a year, and now people are saying, oh, I can't play in every tournament because there's so many happening. So super exciting for the sport, and I think super exciting for Queensland.
Well, congratulations on your new appointment. It is so exciting, and we look forward to speaking with you hopefully later, but definitely later in the year.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thanks.
Great announcement there for the sport of the sport of Queensland, but the Pickleball Association of Queensland. So many volunteers in our sport need to be recognised. So up next we have a very exciting match. We have the Triple Crown lady, Amelia, involved in this match. She's teaming up with David Richardson.
I know, Tony. I think it's only been done once before, or has it? Has there been a quadruple crown?
I think we had one when in the Queensland Championship you had a team event as well. I do believe Bruce Winter actually getting 4 golds in his categories. That wasn't open. That was 60 plus.
Yeah, because I know Sarah Burr went very close in the Asia Open pickleball, not this year, but the year before. So I think if Amelia Schmidt is part of a winning team here, it could be a global pickleball first. I'm just throwing it out there, Tony.
Okay, let's start our clock. We've got a clock for our viewers at home and for us. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive.
That's the first time.
Yes. So, we've got a point already, haven't we?
And it's 1-0-2. So it's the quick and the dead here in this rubber. This is rubber number 3, the best in the final. We've got 6 rubbers in total. Beautiful deep shot there from Beck, putting Amelia and David on the back foot. Oh, Jarrah finding his range. Beautiful flick on that.
We've got a lot of confidence from that shot.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Okay, so back with the ball. 0-2-1. Oh, just dragging that one down. All right.
0-2-2.
1 minute down in this clock.
Ooh, and just long.
So we've got an interesting matchup combination, I should say, with Amelia and David. Fire and ice, we can call them.
That's a great way to explain it.
David known as the Iceman, and Amelia bringing plenty of heat in her matches.
I'm so excited for Amelia. She's taken pickleball by storm, and she's still only 18. So she's almost like Australia's, developing into Australia's own AL, really.
Yes. Other points. Nice little handy lead of 4-0.
And it's so important to get off to a good start in these matches, in this format. Great, powerful forehand there from Beck.
Bringing her own heat to the
She sure is, and if anyone can bring heat, Beck Kingsley can do it. And so can David Richardson, but it's controlled heat with David.
A slow burn, maybe?
An icy burn.
Oh, that's wide.
Jarrah just struggling to get a handle on that from David Richardson. Ooh, just putting it into the net. Just going for too much there, maybe.
So there's an opportunity to get back into the match.
0-6-2. They need some points here. Right on the line from Schmidt there. Just skidding on Kingsley.
Oh, that found the line. No, it's called out.
They're
Got
on
their
the
first
board.
point.
Australian Stars on the board. Side out. SEQ drivers back in the driving seat. Ooh. Cracking forehand from Beck Kingsley there. Catching even Amelia
Yes.
off guard. That's not easy to do. And the lights coming on. I wonder if that put Beck off, and I think it might have. The lights came on midpoint there, and it just put Beck right off.
We have a
So
local time of 5 o'clock.
A lucky break for the SEQ drivers there. Nice switch up, and Beck Kingsley not taking any of that. Slamming it back down the line. Using the power off the Amelia Schmidt is it the forehand, backhand, and then just powering it. Oh, it's that famous Richardson put away. (172).
She got
That
down so low to that.
I know. That was incredible because that was a really great serve from Kingsley, and then Schmidt just got so low on that and just got some really nice power behind it. Eight 1-1. Nice poaching by Schmidt, but just leaving the court a little wide open.
And Jarrah was cool under pressure that time.
Yep.
He was getting a lot of
threading the needle.
He was getting a lot of balls headed him, and he just held his ground and flicked it. Or sorry, not diverted it to the open space. So we have a side over. They need some points. Oh, that song it's gone long.
We've got roughly a minute 30 to go at this end, and then the players will swap ends here in the third rubber of the final of the teams event here at the Oceania Pickleball Open here at Pimpama Sports Hub on the Gold Coast. Entering into that beautiful time of night where the lights are starting to take over. Nice adjustment by Schmidt. Great dinking. Oh, great play.
Missed the call at the end, getting the glory.
One job and he does it in style. 9-1-1. It's an emergency, Tony.
It is.
Well, it is.
Oh.
It is for the Australian Stars. If they want to have any chance in this match, they need to launch a comeback now.
30 seconds left. See, under normal circumstances, you'd have a timeout and you'd stop
No, you can't.
this momentum, but now
Not in this format. No timeouts. And we'll be swapping ends very soon.
well, that's long.
Just long from Richardson.
We might get one serve in before the call of play. As long as that ball's in play, they can finish the rally.
Beautiful cross court. Oh,
Swapping over now.
yep.
So we get a little chance to get our breath back, Gordo.
Yeah.
Not long, because they do jump straight back into it.
And speaking of which, Beck's ready to serve. It's 1-10-2.
And the timer can start. Nice lob there by
beautiful
Jarrah.
by Jarrah. Great attack by
Oh.
Schmidt, but that one into the net. What a great rally. Showing all the skills there. Australia, the Australian Stars getting a point.
Hard-earned point too.
Yes. We just need 8 more of those, or 7 more. 3-10.
So we hope you're enjoying this format. If you're on the live stream watching and would love to add a comment, ask a question if you're confused about what's happening, if you're just jumping in straight away.
Amelia. Oh! What a stunning rally.
Hit us up with a question and we'll...
Schmidt really starting to fire up now. Just wide. So a nice little run here by Beck Kingsley on her serve. Another deep serve by Kingsley, and that one just pushed into the net. Oh, catching the net. Must be 11-5-1 now. That was a nice little run by Kingsley. They need to get the side out again here if they can. Just pushing it wide. Beautiful drive by Schmidt. Richardson there with the poach. Just forcing the play, forcing the opposition into error.
Jarrah doing his best, but
So hard to defend
4
David
shots.
Richardson in full flight.
He's normally got the 1-2 punch, but this was a left hook, right hook added in for a good measure.
13-5. $14-5 now.
15.
Or 15-5.
10-point lead.
With only 4 minutes to go, so they need to get on a run and get on it quick if the Australian Stars are going to have any chance in this rubber. $15-5-2. Oh, catching the lip of the net.
Here they go, straight into it. They're chasing points, with the clock ticking down.
Nice, beautiful deep serve by Jarrah there. 6-15.
Well, that one's gone wide.
Good
so another
eye.
point.
Good eye bet from Beck Kingsley there. Just letting that one drift across, and that's 2 points. So 7-15-1. Oh, Schmidt.
Ripping the backhand
Just
cross court.
amazing. Kelly missing the crowd catch by the look of that. Or was it Tony? Oh, Richardson. Oh, wow. That's... What a crazy ball. Inside out, 15-7.
3 minutes to go. Oh,
Nick behind by Kingsley.
caught it first slip.
Yep. It's gotten a bit cool, Tony.
It has, and I can see a rainbow to our left.
Let's hope there's no rain in that. We don't want an interruption. A little bit of a breeze just as Beck Kingsley played that shot. 17-7-2. Oh, skidding on the line again. Beautiful dink by Kingsley. Oh, just
David
popped
getting
it a
what he
bit
wanted.
too high, yeah.
David was looking for the pop-up and
We've got roughly a minute 50 on the shot clock, on the time clock.
oh, that could have gone. And then Beck's looking around
Yeah,
saying,
I
why
think-
did I hit that one?
Yeah, that was self-preservation more than anything. Not the face, not the face. That'd be me saying that, not Beck.
Another point. So they're running away with this one now.
A bit of momentum here with the Southeast Queensland drivers. And that's the pressure of the clock. You start playing shots, rushing your shots to hit winners because you're behind, and then you make more errors, and can be a bit of a vicious circle.
23.
Yep, 23-7-2.
Into the last minute now. Nice hands by Jared. And that's
Oh,
out.
it's just long. Roughly 30 seconds to go. Oh no, that's it.
That's it. Okay, I'll go and get them before they get
Yeah.
too cozy.
So after 3 rubbers, the Southeast Queensland drivers are now got their nose in front, thanks to Amelia Schmidt and David Richardson. A very, very solid performance there against Jarrah Hansel and Beck Kingsley. So it's 2 rubbers to 1, with the Southeast Queensland drivers now in front.
Okay, I'm here with the winners of that last rubber. And I know you're forming an alliance with Travis, but we've got a new combination for you. He's known as the Iceman, so we're calling you Fire and Ice, okay? How's that sound?
That's a really good name, I think.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay, can I get your thoughts on this format? Do you like it, not like it? How much do you have to change your game to suit this format?
It's good to have it at the end of the tournament as a bit of a wind down and a social sort of day at the end. And there's a bit of strategy about who plays who and what combos you use. And in the round robin, we try to play everyone with everyone else, so it's good. Like, I don't think Amelia and I have ever played together, so it's good to play with some different partners too. So.
Yeah, I think it's refreshing compared to, the whole week
Intensity of
being
the
the
first
same
4
thing.
days.
Yeah, and you definitely have to get a good start, definitely with the time, which luckily we did that. So
Yeah, I was going to mention that. You did get off to a flyer, good start, and that just adds to that scoreboard pressure. The time's ticking away. Do you actually approach the game in a different way? Are you going to be more aggressive? Well, no, we know you're going to be aggressive, but yourself, would you change your game, your own personal game?
Not because of the time. I just like playing aggressive this game because Amelia's aggressive, and it's fun when you got two aggressive people at the same time. But yeah, just like in terms of, especially if you're behind, you're rushing. So the ball runs off, you got to run and get it. And you want to keep the clock pressures there. So.
Okay, so you've got another match coming up, and
Amelia does. I'm done.
you're done for the day. You've done. You can put the hat in the rack, yeah. And you probably don't want to disclose who you're playing with next.
Oh, it's the women's doubles, so I'm assuming maybe Sarah and
Danny.
Beck and
So
Danny.
that's not giving anything away.
Probably like another women's final, so it'll be a good one.
And you're still on track for the quadruple crown. Okay, I'm just going to mention that because Gordon keeps bringing that up in the box. So good luck with that, and well done on your tournament. And go rest up.
Okay, thanks, Danny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're back, and if you've just joined us, you'd notice that there's someone else sitting next to me now. Where's Gordon? I can hear him, but I can't see him.
Gordon looks a whole lot better.
Here I am. So who do we have here?
I'm Kelly Daly. I am newly elected President of the Pickleball Association Queensland.
And the match is away, so
And we're away, yeah. No rest for the wicked here,
No.
Kelly.
No, so we've got Brendan and Sarah playing Jane and Deb.
So closest to camera, we've got Sarah Burr and Brendan Lee. Deb and Jane the furthest from camera. So the Aussie All-Stars are the closest to camera.
and guys, this match is worth 3 points.
So this is where it starts to get interesting, Tony.
Yes, the first 3 games were, if you won, you earned 2 points for your team total. But this match and the two to follow will all be worth 3 points.
Beautiful attack by Jane.
So that's where that strategy comes in, playing players in certain positions, certain combos, and we've got some good combos on court now.
Is this the first time you've experienced this format, Kelly?
This is the first time, and I've been trying to figure out what's been going along on the sidelines, so I'm glad Tony was able to explain it for me.
Tony's like a library of information.
And Gordon's the presentation of that library with his charm and wisdom and panache.
Sam's Gordon up well, I think.
Must be 102 in rubber number 4. So that would mean the SEQ drivers are leading the team's final so far 4 points to 2.
Yes, so if the Australian All-Stars can get a victory here, they'll shoot up to 5 with 2 matches remaining. But
Sarah Burr.
Nearly taking out her partner at the same time.
Gave Brendan a shunt right there. Just showing Brendan who's boss.
Wow, it was worth it.
Yeah. Ooh. I love Jane's shorts.
What do they say Australia?
I need to put my glasses on, but I saw them in the earlier match and thought, oh, they're pretty cool.
Just out.
Just long by Burr. There was a sneaky little speed up there from Rubery.
So Kelly, you get to see the shot clock, which you can't on the sidelines.
That's exactly right, yeah. It's funny how 15 minutes can feel like 30. And I'm not even playing.
It probably doesn't feel like that for the players.
No. Especially the team that's losing, I'm sure.
Yeah, sometimes you just want it to be a hole that gobbles you up.
Nice shot there by Sarah.
Beautiful.
We had a nice rally before that went for a whole minute of that
Wow.
whole 7.5 minute.
Wow.
Yeah, Sarah just swooped across court to hit that winner.
A low scoring game compared to the last one.
What was the call on that?
That was out, I
Out.
believe.
Ooh.
If Sarah's face was anything to go by.
No poker face.
No.
Oh, great
Beautiful.
attack by Sarah Burr. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So Sarah normally plays without the blazer, but it is a bit cool.
Once that sun went down.
Sarah really looking for those poachers. Oh, and there. Oh,
Patience paid off.
playing well, combining well.
Deb's taking a jumper off. She's heating up. And so's the action.
Oh,
Ah.
Sarah's taking it off as well.
Must have heard you, Gordon.
Oh, just great rally. The experience of Rubery and Rossi really coming to the fore in this match, really pushing Lee and Burr.
Oh, it's gone long.
So we did ask Sarah last night who she was wearing. I can't remember.
Is it Carolee Collective?
I,
I've
Kelly?
seen the Instagram post, Gordon. Don't you worry about that.
Ah. Now I wonder if this is another outfit from that.
Look, I think it is. I did watch you do a try-on of the clothes a couple of weeks ago, and I think I remember this outfit. Pretty sure I commented on it.
So that's why you're here.
That's why we've got
exactly
Kelly
why I'm
here.
Might not be able to give technical on the game, but man, I can talk about clothes. I'm not sure who Brendan is wearing though.
No, I'm not sure either. What's going on there? No, I'm joking. Says me, who's just in my really daggy tracksuit pants. But gee whiz, they're comfortable.
Oh, it's
I don't know if that was in or out, but it was a...
that one's out.
Yeah.
Second serve. Six.
6-1-2.
Just update the scores. Oh,
And this will probably swap ends after this point, I'd say. Yep, here we go. Start a new stop clock.
that finished on a point, did it?
Mm-hmm, sure did.
Okay, so we have 7-1. So it's a nice little lead here for the Australian All-Stars who
But
need to win this match.
Put them
But-
back in the game.
But like you said before, Kelly, it's a low-scoring game. So if any team can get a quick bit of momentum, this whole thing could shift
Exactly
quite
right.
quickly. Great return by Lee. How deep was that? Oof. This is rubber number 4 in the final of the teams event here at the Oceania Pickleball Cup. Pickleball Open even.
I can't believe we've only got 2 more matches to go in the whole tournament.
I know. It's been a cracking week.
Yeah, it's been... unfortunately, I had to work most of it, but watching the live stream has been so good.
Oh, now you're just sucking up to us.
100%.
Thanks. You can come again.
So as the new role, and you've been in 24 hours, you must
About
be very
that, yeah.
pleased that this venue's now come on board.
Yeah, very exciting. What a gorgeous venue this is. I'd actually never been here until this week. It'd be great to see some pickleball courts here.
Well, they are going to be left some nets, and we believe they are going to start up the game in some capacity.
Awesome. I think we need something in Pimpama. It's we've got so many clubs starting up and courts getting painted, and pretty exciting time. We need it though to keep up with all the people that are starting to play.
Exactly.
So at this point, we probably should thank Bruce Winter. He did an awesome job.
He was amazing. He stepped into the president's role and did an amazing job.
Just long there from Sarah.
And he's overseas at the moment, I believe.
He is, yeah. I think he went this week. Believe he is playing in a pickleball open as well while he's over there.
Oh, probably the English Open.
No, the Italian Open. He's going to play in the Italian Open.
He's a character to watch play, Bruce Winter.
He does love his pickleball. There's no doubt about it.
Passionate player.
We have missed the Bruce factor this week.
Yeah. It's been very quiet without Bruce. Nobody yelling at himself on the court.
So just a couple of points here, just to keep it close. 4 minutes to go.
There's still time here for Rubery and Rossi.
We've certainly gained some momentum.
And here we go. There's another point. So only 4 points behind now. And still 4 minutes to go. And if any duo has got the shots to worry Lee and Burr, it is Rubery and Rossi.
Another point. I think the umpire's called it out and changed the serve.
Right, so it must be 6, is it 9?
Deb's called it out, so it would be 6 if it was her call. Yeah. 6-9-2.
6-9-2. So all of a sudden it's a 3-point match. Ooh, Sarah making sure of that. If the SEQ drivers can manage an upset here in this rubber, they'll have a real stranglehold on this event.
Mm-hmm.
And we can see the medals for each team just here. Tantalisingly close.
They're very cute medals.
Oh, they're fantastic medals.
Says the man who picked up a gold one today.
Just about to say that. Have to see your gold medal, Gordon.
Little koala.
Yeah, cute.
Caramel koala, golden.
You got a silver one this week too, didn't you?
Thank you.
You can't remember it. You can't remember there's been that many.
It's been fun. It's been a fun week. Got to play with some great players this week. So we were talking about Bruce before, so I got to play with Bruce's usual doubles partner,
Yes.
Glennis Alt. So that was a huge thrill for me. So we managed to pick up a silver in the over 50s, which is great.
Excellent. I saw that your post on Facebook. Would have been a great game to watch, I'm sure.
Oh, it was great. But Mandy and Louie from New South Wales, they're just a powerhouse. We tried as we may, we couldn't get over. Nice deep return there from Rossi.
Oh, a minute and a half to go.
I'll try and hear the scores. I think we've got to...
Rossi getting the shuffle on, so she knows. Here we go. So she knows. She knows how to play this game. It's about a minute to go.
7-14-1.
They can pile on a few points here. Oh, not on this watch. Sarah slams it down the middle. 8-14.
That change of service, I think, maybe all said and done.
Could be 14-8.
So I think we've got a post-match interview with Sarah. When you can.
Would you like to be the guest post-match interviewer, Kelly?
I will come along with you, Gordon.
And you can ask all
I'll
those
ask a bit of
fashion.
clothes.
You can ask all the fashion questions you like. Okay.
I'm going to confirm what she's wearing, and we'll see who Brendan's wearing.
Yes.
And there we go. That's it.
So the All-Stars
So the All-Stars.
picking up 3 points. So the overall tally for the viewers at home is 5 to the drivers 4.
So they've now got their nose in front here. So
2
let's-
matches to go. While you guys are going over, I will bring up the details of the last matches. We do have 2 matches to go. Each are worth 3 points. So it's still anybody's game. But the Australian All-Stars are up by 1, just the 1 point. So we will have 2 more matches and the post-match interview with Sarah and Brendan Lee.
And the guest interview.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Here we go. So congratulations. Thank you. That now puts your team, the Australian Stars, in front by 1 point,
Yes.
5-4. How did that feel?
Oh, this guy, talk about being the big fella on the court, being the alpha. I was supposed to be the alpha, but I kind of felt a bit, so thanks to this guy for pulling me through.
No, Sarah owns the court, and that's what we wanted to do, and we came through on top, so that was awesome.
It was a great match to watch.
It was awesome to watch.
Yeah, good.
We are wondering, are you wearing Carolee
I am
Collective?
today.
Excellent.
Welcome.
And Brendan, who are you wearing?
I'm probably in a bit of LSKD gear today.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
The full kit, I think.
And the factory's just down the road.
Just down the road.
Yes.
We might have to stop there later.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's the only question I had.
Okay.
So how does the team feel from this point with your nose in front with 2 rubbers to go?
3-point rubbers to go. That was an interesting setup there, obviously. They played, obviously, Deb and Jane, a women's pair again in a mixed setting in the 3-point mix, so we were very intrigued by that. But look, it all comes down to these 2 rubbers at the end of the day. If we win both, we're through. If we lose both, we're out. If we split them, might mean we're in front, but who knows? A lot of pickleball left.
Do you think they were going for the experience against you guys, being a relatively new combination?
I don't know, potentially, but
It could be the next 2 pairings that they've got. They
Yeah.
might wanted to get them right.
correct.
So.
Yeah,
Right.
so it'll all come out in the next half an hour.
I know, it's so exciting, and time will tell.
Yes.
So we'll catch you shortly,
Awesome.
I'm assuming.
Thanks,
Thank
Gordon.
you.
Thanks, Cal.
See ya.
Okay, welcome back to our second last match in this final team day of the Oceania Open. This is going to be a cracking match. We have Ben and Wes taking on the tall towers of Ross and Caden.
And this is now do or die for which team?
For the drivers.
SEQ drivers.
So Ben and Wes really have to get the early lead going and put some pressure on and get the victory. But it's going to be a tough tussle against the Australian current champions. Yes.
Yeah. And I wonder, do you know if they're going to Sydney to defend their title, Kelly?
They did say that.
They are.
They are?
Mm.
I enjoy watching Taylor play. It's always a
Entertaining.
spectacle.
Spectacle. That's the word. Never know quite what to expect.
You never know what you're going to get.
We're underway. And the first points go to the team that need them. It's the SEQ drivers, 1-0. Taking a quick lead to 2-0. So this is a great start for the SEQ drivers. Oh, I think Ben had that covered until it hit the top of the net. He's got some of the quickest reactions in the game. But so too has that man, Wesley Vine. So
Yeah.
this is going to be an intriguing matchup.
I'm sure there'll be some firefights in there.
1-2-1. Nicely into the kitchen there from Taylor. And we're all tied up at 2. Oh. Just pushing that one into the net on the serve. Maybe just going for a bit too much. Caden trying to catch Ben out there, but Ben too quick.
So the drivers with the serve. Let's see what they can do.
Beautiful off forehand by Vine, but Caden shows him one of his own. Uncharacteristic error there from Vine. It's side out, it's 2-2-1, the Australian Stars. Closest to camera. We're in rubber number 5 of the team's final of the Oceania Pickleball Open. Dink duel here, all 4 players. Smith slicing that one into the net. 2-2-2. All 4 players getting involved in these rallies.
Australian Stars hit the lead now, and that was a lengthy rally. Took some time off the clock.
Now a chance for the drivers. Oh, beautiful attack by Costin. And didn't he like that? Just long from Vine. They'll get a second serve and we're all tied up at 3-3.
With 3 minutes to go. All the threes.
That's got to be a sign.
Oh, lovely attack by Costin again, just so quick. Off the side of Taylor Smith's paddle. Beautiful serve by Vine. Drivers hit the lead, 4-3. Side out. 2 minutes 30 to go in this first half of this rubber before we swap ends. So for those just tuning in, it's 15 minutes per rubber. And whoever's in front at the end of 15 minutes is our winner. If they're tied, they play one sudden death point. Which, Tony, I do believe you won a sudden death point in Thailand. When we played the teams.
I did with the Iceman, David Richardson.
That's right.
However, today I lost one.
It's karma.
So I'm
It's
nice,
karma, Tony.
I'm nice and balanced, you know.
Ooh, really focusing on Costin, the Australian champion duo.
5-4-2. They have the lead back.
Nice attack again by Costin, almost catching Smith.
Yeah, Wesley, let's go. Come on.
And you can hear, I'm not sure, you could probably hear Costin from the court there. Come on, Wesley, let's go.
See if they can get a couple points before the change of ends.
There's one.
So a tied game, 5 all.
It's do or die here for the Southeast Queensland. It's dropped in, I think.
Yes, he's got it in.
They've got their nose in front. This is where they need to stay if they're going to have any chance in pushing this to a sixth rubber. Six, 5-1. Got about 20 seconds longer on these sides. Oh, great play. Wesley Vine just powering it at Caden.
Will they get the serve in time? They will. No, change of ends.
Change of ends. Wow.
Here we go. So 7-5 up. The SEQ drivers, that's where they need to be. They need to stay in the driver's seat as we head into the second half of this rubber. I just thought I'd get that in before you did, Kelly.
Oh, look, I'm impressed with that one, Gordon, I've got to say.
Oh, we're straight back into it. There's no
rest for the wicket.
Oh.
Other points. So nice little run here for the boys,
Very
the drivers.
nice.
8-5-1.
Second serve.
I'd like to put some more pressure on. Another point or two would really help their cause.
Ooh.
Wesley, so solid.
And there it is. It's 9-5. Dolly Parton. It's the Dolly Parton point. Oh, and it's just wide. This is a very handy lead for the drivers.
Sure is.
Still lots of time on the clock, 6.5 minutes.
So if this score remains the same and the SEQ drivers get up here,
Another point.
I hope no one's on heart medication for the last rubber.
It would be a fitting finale to the week to go down to the last match. Oh, another point. So the tall Timbers.
Do we know who won the bronze? Because the action over there seems to be all over.
I believe it was the team Mike was on.
Ah. Not Team Asia. So they managed to get up over Taiwan.
They're powering on now. 14-5.
It's the pressure of the stop clock. Once you get behind it, it's hard.
And you can't do anything if you're not serving.
If any team can get quick points, it's the Australian Stars with this combination.
Driving that one too long.
Yeah, and that's what comes. Like when you go for too much, when you have to go for the shots, sometimes you go for too much, make the mistake.
And now they don't have the ball, so it's mission just got harder.
With only about 4:40 on the clock. Lovely placement by Wesley Vine.
Great footwork to get to those wide balls.
Just incredible.
Oh.
Hard to get a lob past Kate.
It's impossible. And does anyone have a better overhead smash? Who do you think, Kel? Who, when it comes to an overhead smash?
I think David Richardson's got a pretty good overhead
Yes,
smash.
yeah, definitely.
Except he mucked it up in that Golden Point match. But we still won because he hit the player who was standing outside the court.
Shot.
Oh, that's, I think it was rushed, and maybe he was thinking about the clock.
Just going for a bit of extra, but
Also, two quick losses.
the errors starting to mount here for the Australian Stars, getting tongue-tied.
And we have a regular viewer of Sue Brooks on the live stream again.
Sue from Harvey Bay.
Sue from Harvey Bay.
And of course, she's supporting the Australian All Stars and her man, Brendan Lee.
I would imagine
Of
so.
course. Well, Sue could well be on the edge of her seat if the SEQ drivers get up here. 'Cause if they win this one, they will take a 7-5 lead going into that final rubber.
Try and catch the score, I think. That's long.
It's long. So with 2 minutes 30 on the clock, the drivers have got a 10-point lead. It's hard to see the Australian Stars pegging this one back.
Like you said, Gordo, it's now or never. 2 minutes on the clock.
Who sang that song? It's now or never.
I think I'm too young to know that, Gordon.
So am I.
What about the final countdown incident?
I can sing it, but I can't tell you who sings it. But I won't.
That's for later when Kelly's at karaoke. Oh, great elevation by Costin.
Try and catch the score, just to update it. You didn't hear it?
Just missed it, unfortunately. Beautiful dinking by Vine. Such control.
Another point.
Lovely serve by Caden there. Roughly a minute to go.
Good return. So a little late flurry, but the time is ticking away.
Oh, Caden Hansel. What a shot. Will that be the last point? Will they play one more? It is the last point. So the SEQ drivers are hanging tough.
Okay.
So Kelly. So we've got the SEQ drivers now taking a 7-5 lead here in the final of the teams event at the Oceania Pickleball Cup. So one rubber to play, Kelly.
It's all down to this one now.
Yep, it's worth 3 points. So whoever wins this will win the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle, right on the line.
Okay, I'm here with the winners from the 5th rubber match, Ben and Wes. You had to go into that match knowing that you had to win, and you did it. You gave your team a chance. Okay, so what was the strategy?
Strategy was just pretty much to play as get to the net. Right, they really like to get up to the net and dink and play the soft game, but we also like to do that. So, and we managed to pull it off better than they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Just stay really solid. Don't miss any drops. Get in, make pressure, and then when we were ahead, we just wanted to elongate the points. So time pressure kind of took over in the end. Yeah.
You got off to a good start, and that's very important in this time matches. They came back at you, but when you swapped ends, you got on a really good roll. Yeah. So what you put that down to? Would just adjusted to the conditions a little bit better, maybe?
Honestly, nothing much. I think it was just momentum. I think just got us. Yeah, we just managed to string a few points, which thank goodness.
Yeah, I think just defensively, like it was very hard to attack us, and that puts on a lot of pressure to make a really good attack. So, yeah.
Do you actually enjoy these last team events in the tournament?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
The team events are super fun. Super fun. Yeah.
Okay, so looking forward, boys? What have you got on? Because I presume you're not playing any more tonight. So, what's in store for you guys?
Just going to play as many tournaments as I can in Queensland and maybe some PPL events.
Yeah, just back to practice. I think we've got a bit of a break before the next event, so back to practice and then all the Queensland events, and looking forward to Nationals in late September, October.
Okay, I wish you all the best. Yep, and best of luck for your remaining match. I'll get behind these 4 ladies and we'll see what comes about.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go, girls. Come on.
Okay, last match.
And what a mouth-watering prospect this is. And you would think this has been scripted perfectly, but with the teams event, neither team knows what each team has registered before the match.
Yeah, you could have maybe predicted this match being, 4 solid ladies. And this is these ladies have crossed paths in recent times.
Yep. Well, the most recently in the final of the Women's Open here at the Oceania Pickleball Open.
So going back to that writing of the script, this is the last match. The drivers are ahead 7-5, but because this match is worth 3 points, if the Australian All-Stars can win this rubber, they'll win the whole event.
And there's a lot to play for. So Amelia Schmidt's also going for a quadruple crown. So if she's successful here, she'll be taking home 4 Open gold medals in one tournament, which will be a global pickleball first.
kind of want 15 minutes each half.
Yeah.
Beck opening strongly. Great defence from Danielle. What a
Way to start the game.
Gee whiz. Oh my word. That's just the first point. So just wide there. Amelia maybe just going for too much. Just needs to settle that excitement. Side out, and it's 0-2. We've got 6:15 on the shot clock, on the pickle clock.
Oh, I like that too, Gordon.
It's a hair past a pickle. And Schmidt to serve.
First point.
Kingsley just pushing the return into the net there. It's a little nice easy point for Schmidt and Townsend. Oh, and a nice handout for Burr and Kingsley. So it's 2-1-1.
A 2-1-1.
What?
Serve going wide. Beck will have another serve. And chance for more points.
Nice. Getting the roll there, Danielle.
Just not so lucky.
Just catching Kingsley off guard. 1-3. Now this is similar to the start of the women's doubles final the other night, where Burr and Kingsley got out of the blocks really quickly, really strongly, and then Schmidt and Townsend just fought doggedly to get back into the match and then eventually take it. Will we see the game? Will we see that again here? Oh, great play. Townsend has gotten better with each game at this tournament. Oh, shot in the foot. Always told to go shoe hunting.
That's what you learn.
Yeah.
Day one. Aim for the feet.
Great pick up by Burr. Great defence from Schmidt and Townsend. Just putting immense pressure back on Burr and Kingsley.
To go for the first half.
I know, hasn't that gone quick?
Sure has.
This is intense, and we knew it would be. Nice pick up by Burr. Great cross court by Townsend. Oh, unleashing from Schmidt. Oh, and there's that punch again. Schmidt getting the beautiful shape on the cross court drive, and then Townsend just getting that punch back past Sarah. It's twice that's happened.
It's gone wide.
Just wide from Kingsley.
It's 3-4.
3-4. 2 minutes to go before we swap sides.
Oh, lovely touch by Beck.
Wow.
Took all the pace off the ball.
The defence from Schmidt and Townsend, Burr and Kingsley must be thinking, what do I have to hit a winner sometimes? Into the net. An easy point for the Australian Stars. Good pick up by Townsend there. Just realising they were in the wrong position before Sarah served. Showing me. Oh, lovely hands by.
Great.
Oh, wow.
What a point.
Sarah really taking control there. A 3-point lead with about 30 seconds before we change sides. Oh! Becco.
Second serve.
Second serve.
One more in, I think, before we change sides.
Ernie defended by Burr and Kingsley. Is that point? 7-3, and I think we are going to change ends. Yes.
Umpires put a hand up.
Oh my word.
Alrighty, so we now have just 7.5 minutes to go in this team event on the last day, and
There's only 4 points in it, Tony. We're down to the last 7 minutes of the whole tournament, and
the team that needs to win are in front.
that's if you're going for the Australian Stars, Tony.
Oh, I'm just saying on the scoreboard they're behind 7-5. So the winner of this match will be the winner of the team event.
Oh, what a beautiful shot from Kingsley.
Beck's backhand, I could watch it all day long.
It just floats into that kitchen perfectly.
Oh, great return.
What is that placement from Kingsley? Oh, my word. I almost pulled my head out of the socket there watching that point.
So the drivers will have a second serve here. Need to shake off that missed opportunity.
Controlling the net here, Burr and Kingsley.
That's
Oh,
right.
nice shot.
And they sneak a point to edge closer. It's 4-7 on a 2. We've still got 6 minutes to play. And I think Burr and Kingsley will take that any day. It's not often, we haven't seen that very often during this tournament, where Schmidt hits it into the net unnecessarily.
Oh, she got it back.
How did Sarah get that back?
I was talking to Sarah earlier, watching the live stream, when you can tell her and Beck are sisters when they mess up a shot. They both have the same look towards the sky, same walk.
So it's definitely in the genes, Kelly.
Definitely.
So that was a point, so a crucial point. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh. The defensive queen. But it's a side out. A 4-point lead with 4 minutes 50 on the clock. Can Amelia achieve the quadruple double? Just going for the speed up cross court. She was looking for a dinner, but I don't know if dinner was on.
It was still the entree, I think, there, Gordon.
Oh. Oh.
It's coming down to the wire.
Sure, and we knew it would. And Amelia looking to get more involved.
Amazing.
How does
How
Sarah
she gets those
do
back.
that? She is in the zone right now. Oh, what a rally.
Great rally.
Just incredible pickleball right there. 3 minutes 30 on the clock. It's a 2-point lead.
And I'm going to go home and watch that replay.
Oh.
That was an amazing point.
Going for the speed up. Back to a 1-point game.
You can feel the tension on the sidelines and in this commentary box as well.
And we're all level, are we? Is it
Yes.
8-8?
2.5 minutes to go.
Great deep serve. And that one's... Oh. Was that a nervous shot, I'm wondering? I wonder if Amelia has got the quadruple crown on her mind. Ooh.
One serve down, one to go. Australian All-Stars with the chance to get in front. Oh, that serve's gone out. That was a little bit of nerves there, I think.
Here we go, and we've got 1:50 to go. So we've seen a bit of a shift here.
Oh, there's a point, is it?
Are we going to see the same result from the other night in exactly almost the same way?
2 balls gone out. That's a 2-point lead now.
It's a great fight back from the drivers. They're now in the driving seat. That's one serve. Great hands by Sarah Burr.
Here we go, here we go. 1 minute and 2 points behind with the serve. Quick serve.
I can't breathe.
Oh, Beck's put that out.
51 seconds to go. 3 points needed.
Good team spirit, good play by Danielle to race after that ball.
Yeah,
she could have took the time.
thing.
Beautiful dink by Beck. Oh, Becco with that banger of a backhand. And is that it?
Oh, we...
By 1 point.
One
coming
back.
point.
I was thinking we could have nearly had a golden point situation
Gee
happening.
whiz.
But what an amazing
What
finish.
a finish. What a finish. Oh, let's head over and get an interview with the team.
Yeah, we're all probably down. Yep.
Yeah, come on. Just here.
Okay.
Come in, bring it in. How amazing was that? How did that feel? Came down right to the wire. Tell us about it.
I'm a bit brain dead right now.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Because like you feel so much pressure because of the time.
Yeah, I
You don't
think
feel like you can work your way into points.
We were down by so much, and I was like, oh, I don't know if we can do it, but I just kept fighting. And
Danny, you were so solid in moments there, and Amelia, you were just so on fire in terms of attacking. Together, you're just the ultimate combination. Because that's twice now you've come back from being down and coming to and winning the match.
We just have to work our way into matches sometimes, especially them because they are always so solid. But that was impressive and crazy, honestly.
And Amelia, congratulations, quadruple crown.
thank you so much. Yeah, super happy. Thanks, team.
Team, come over here. There's more than two people to this team. What an amazing team performance all round. So, who was your team captain? And you, David. Oh,
David.
Come in, David.
Yeah, David.
We want to know what you said, and the camera's right behind you, so we want to know how you got this team up for the victory today.
I think it was a lot of strategy and losing Trav because Trav had to go halfway through the day, so we had to really think about what combinations we were using in the final, and just a solid team effort. But it's stressful when it comes down to that. Right at the end, it's stressful. Yeah.
And the most important question: how are we celebrating tonight?
I think sleeping after a week of pickleball. So
Yeah.
We're not very exciting people. We're not exciting people. All we do is eat, sleep, repeat pickleball. Really.
Well, that's not a bad strategy to live your life. Wow, that's the end.
I know, what a way to finish.
You couldn't have scripted that any better. So, wow, just go home, rest, do what you have to do.
Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Gordo.
Wrap it up. Gordo.
Wow.
That's another tournament done and dusted.
What an epic Oceania Pickleball Open. Absolutely incredible. First time in Australia. First time Australia's hosted a major international pickleball event, and it's been an absolute success. We've had a few days rain, a few rain delays, but apart from that, it's been spectacular. Lots of happy faces. Amazing event.
Lots of friendships made.
Lots of friendships made, and you've really got to tilt your hat to Jan, Pappy, and Ern, and the amazing team behind the scenes who made this happen. It's just incredible that the work that they do to make this event so successful, and all the other events that they do, Tony. So
yeah, we have the World Pickleball Championships now coming up in Bali in September, just before our nationals here in Australia. So I know there's a lot of players going over, I should say, and also a chance. The entries are still there. You can still enter this event.
Yeah, for Bali, and then I do believe there's another tournament coming up in China.
Yes.
Later in the year in November. So
I'd love to get to China myself, but we'll see what happens. What about yourself, Gordo? Are you getting to any of these events?
I'd love to go, but there's a thing called work, Tony. So unfortunately, I may not make it to those events, but
join the live streams if you can't make it.
Exactly. So if you can't be there in person, join us online, because it's a great time.
Well, that's it. I think we can wrap it up on that great note, and we'll see you on the next live stream.
Excellent. Thanks, Tony.